Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy 15. Today we're here to start looking at some of the DLC.
You're not even gonna introduce yourself? That's Coobs, right there, the guy who's talking. That's Coobs over there.
We've been through an entire LP together, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends when you post this one, I guess. We might not be through the entire thing by the time this gets posted. This is Gladio, right? So Gladio?
This will be Gladio, but first, there was something else added prior to, or at the same time as Gladio's DLC, under this special tab, which is...
Is this outfits?
Not quite an outfit. This is the other half of Chapter 13.
Oh, is it another half, or is it just a remaster?
It's more like 10-15 minutes. It's not actually that long. It's from Gladiolus and Ignis' perspective.
Ah, I see. That's right.
So we're gonna hop through this real quick.
Oh, we are going through it? Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and get started. There's no stats, nothing like that. So...
Oh, so I didn't get to read that. Oh well.
No. Well, basically you play as Gladio through this, so you play like episode Gladio's combat.
So does this start right after the wrecked car?
Very close to, yes. It's right after the train falls and cuts off Noctis from the other two.
Yeah. Then he wrecks the car because... Turns out Noct is not actually a good driver.
But it was me driving at that point.
I meant Noct.
Shit, am I the bad driver?
No, Noctis is clearly the bad driver, canonically.
Gotcha. That's why he has Ignis do all the chauffeuring.
Yeah, should have let Iki driven. Now you might point out why there's a reason why Iki should not be driving at this point in the game. I would tell you you're wrong, sir. Still better than Noct.
Look, he can control some pedals pretty well.
Still better than Noct.
Going up.
Is there a way forward?
Well, there's a way, but I don't see us going forward without facing off with the demons.
But now Noct is facing them alone. There must be some way we can help him.
Perhaps I could be of service.
What are you doing here?
Why, I come bearing gifts.
The hell?
See? Gifts. Now, I believe a thank you is in order.
For what? Another one of your stupid tricks?
Here I am, helping for a change, but I can see I'm not wanted.
I'm loath to trust him.
Same. But at this point, we need all the help we can get.
I ought to have been more cautious. If anything were to happen to Noct,
Can't move forward if you're always looking backward. Quit thinking about what you could have done then, and start thinking about what you can do now.
You're right. What's done is done.
Okay, after a little technical hiccup. We're here as Gladio. And we have our friend Ignis. And we have to kind of try and find Noctis or something.
Oh, this is incredibly slideshowy too.
Yeah.
You're getting that as well, or?
No. Gladio kind of plays a little more action-y, even though there's only one real button with him.
Wait, so it's actually a different playstyle entirely?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So if we can conjure our weapons again, does that mean Noct can too?
I have a feeling the Chancellor isn't so generous.
How come?
He may have feigned friendship, but he's proven a foe before. We'd best be careful.
Also, the thing that throws me off really hard in while playing this is Gladio and Ignis are so just fucking shiny.
Oh, is it supposed to be wet?
It seems like it.
Can you drop the bitrate at all?
No.
Oh, but this is just as bad as Google Hangouts was.
Well then. And after you build a little bit of gauge at the bottom right there, the rage gauge, conveniently, you can press triangle and unleash a different move depending on how much gauge you've done.
This is the Imperial Security Bureau. A situation has arisen in several research sectors. All civilians must relocate to their designated refuge stations immediately. Failure to evacuate will result in incarceration or other appropriate disciplinary procedures. This emergency broadcast will repeat until the situation has been resolved. The Imperial Security Bureau thanks you for your cooperation.
You think that situation is us? Or something else?
The latter, I presume. Whatever it is must be a matter of considerable scale to warrant such a warning. Keep your ears open. These broadcasts might help us understand what's going on outside.
As with Noct, shit's fucked up, but we're getting different radio messages with him, with Gladio and Ignis here.
The heck is that?
Pardon me?
Is it just, it's a demon? Oh, it's a demon.
Yeah. I don't know. Gladio plays fine. Simple, but fine. There's no real weapon swapping, there's no techs, nothing of that nature. He's really good at hitting things and hard. As you'd kind of expect from him, I guess.
I mean, I think that almost in a way, without having played the game, I think I would almost appreciate that simplicity a little more. Like, Noctis seemed awfully fiddly.
Sometimes, yeah.
Of course, I'd probably just play it like that, not swap weapons a bunch.
It's dead silent.
More like undead silent. Place is crawling with demons.
That's basically what I ended up doing.
Is it? Just pick a favorite weapon and...
Yeah, but sometimes you need to swap weapons just because of weaknesses.
Yeah.
Because Noct is the majority of your damage when you're playing as him, right? Unless you're just spamming techs.
Right this way, gentlemen.
Proceed with caution.
Ignis, it's not... You shouldn't be walking into things. Like, I know Gladio is bitching at Noctis for not letting you follow along, but...
Yes, that's
It seems like Ignis is doing a good job keeping up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
What is it?
Found some kind of secret passage.
Led here by our guide.
Long as it's a step in the right direction, I'll take it.
Where are we now?
Wherever it is, it's a mess. Watch your step.
Still trying to figure out how this all plays into what Arden's final, like, grand plan was. Like, helping these guys along. Like, at that point, you probably been better off separating Noct, right?
This is a status report from the Imperial Defense Force. The demon outbreak stemming from several research facilities has been suppressed in most areas. Magitech infantry units have been deployed to remaining sectors. The situation is under control. For your safety, a temporary curfew is imposed on all city areas. Your cooperation is required to ensure the security of yourself and other civilians. This broadcast will repeat until the curfew has been lifted and order fully restored.
Oh, they've got their hands full. Bet they never thought their little pets would bust out of their cages.
I doubt even the demons could simply escape from such a secure facility. It's more likely their master set them free.
Bit of a different perspective with these radio announcements. Like, you're kind of seeing like the panic on the Imperial side rather than like all the things happening on like the Lestalem side and stuff like that. You know?
I like how it was like, yeah, everything's taken care of. We got everything under control, but y'all still under curfew anyway. Because maybe we lied about the first part of our message. Maybe just a little bit.
Just a touch.
Just a little fib.
Jeez, these things gone haywire or something.
I have played through this section already because it was so short, and I kind of liked playing as Gladio, so... Hello.
I wonder if Gladio can see that his name is Rogue X-Men, and therefore he knows that it's truly gone haywire. Can Gladio even read, actually?
Hey, Iggy. Think we might have found the control room. Got lots of monitors and stuff.
Which may help us monitor the rest of the keep. Does anything look operable?
Alright. You know, that's fine. It's all these things that I don't fucking know. I don't do technology. This looks like a button. Can we press it?
They all look like buttons, fuck.
Which one do I press? Probably the shiny one.
I like how patient Iggy is with him.
I'm more of a low-tech kind of guy, but I'll see what I can do. What have we here? Huh. Looks like they wiped everything.
All of it?
Yep. Wait, I got something. There's one surveillance tape they forgot to erase. Almost like they wanted us to see it.
Well, then we best have a look. Whatever's on that tape might help us locate Noct and Prompto.
What of the Hydrian's power? What of my precious ring?
By the hand of the Oracle, they are with the King now, their rightful owner. And someday soon he shall use them to purge our star of its scourge.
But the crystal is mine. I am the one true king.
Nay, it is Noctis and none other. Certainly not a puppet of the darkness and the demons it has borne.
You are the puppet, and you must die.
At last you have arrived, Noctis. The gods have shown you their favor. As blood of the Oracle, I present you your father's glaive. Now, go forth, my king. Shine your light unto the world.
Spare me your sycophancy. I've indulged your false heroism for far too long.
You tried to save the world in my stead, but it wasn't enough. The crystal chose me, not you. Aw, Rejection hurts, doesn't it?
Was that knocked?
No, just that scumbag Chancellor posing as him.
It sounded like Ravus tried to return His Majesty's sword.
Yeah, guess he finally got over his grudge. Even called Noct his king. Let's move. If that's what he did to Ravus, there's no telling what he'll do to Noct. Looks like Arden bought himself some time.
Then we've none to waste. We need to find Noct before he does.
It's a shame. Ravus would have been a cool party member.
For sure.
You just gonna go find the up elevator?
Yeah, the only elevator.
Wait, like, so a
He's
bunch
not
of
bumping.
dudes just started pouring in, and you're just like, we'll go this way. The other
Yeah,
way.
basically. There's plenty of dudes everywhere. And you might have remembered at one point that they were kind of surprised at the size of this hangar.
Looks like some sort of cargo bay.
Then there's a high probability the crystal passed through here at some point in time. Is there a lift nearby they could have used to transport it?
Not over here. Might be something up ahead.
So it makes it strange because we're now walking through that same area and they were kind of surprised about it as if it was the first time they seen it after we rejoined with them.
Oh, right, at the very end when you meet up with them.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about, still thinking about the whole thing. I cannot figure out why Arden would want. Like, he's just, I don't even know Arden, like, he doesn't even have a goal in mind. I mean, I know what his goal is.
Like his motivation is still questionable. Hello, sir. It's a good thing this door is opening.
Right here. Roger.
So a fun little tidbit about this guy is, if I now go back into that room to fight him, I will be stuck.
Stuck?
Yeah.
Like the door will shut?
Like, I physically got stuck in an invisible cube that I could not get out of.
Did the cube, like, go away after you
Nope,
killed him?
I had to restart when I played through this the first time.
Oh.
Yeah, it was kind of, a fucked up moment, I must say. I'll splice that into the video afterwards, because...
Oh.
Goddamn.
Oh, I think that's another thing I was thinking. Oh, gosh. I just ran the tip of my tongue there. Oh. They seem to have done a good job of, cutting out the
bullshit.
The unnecessary length, we'll say.
Yeah.
Of this section. Of course, that makes it odd in a way, like time-wise, right? The Noctis spent hours clearing this place, and they're done in 10 minutes, but...
We ought to be close to the core of the keep by now.
And that's probably where they're keeping the crystal.
And most likely where Noct is headed as we speak.
Yeah, it's real strange. They clearly went through... There's, like, some dead time, like, those broadcasts could have taken longer when you were actually watching them and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think there could have been some comedy, though, if Ignis just, like, solves a puzzle that, like, it took you as Noctis, like, a whole bunch of effort to do.
Yeah.
And then, like, Ignis is just like, oh, this is pretty obvious. It's like this, and kind of, like, just throwing some shade at, like, maybe Noctis, like, indirectly. There's definitely some opportunity for comedy there to...
Want some?
So I forgot you can charge your weapon or attacks.
Well, you just hold the button and it, like, does, like, a bigger swing?
Yeah, as long as you're in, like, the correct part of the combo, it looks like. like they're giving you a lot of potions, like for this part of the game. I don't know why they give you Phoenix Downs, considering if you're dead, you're dead.
Oh yeah, because you really don't have control of Iggy here, do you?
No.
He really is. This is almost like Half-Life 2 in a way, right? That you get Alex.
Yeah, this is finally the part. You got this, Ignis. He is.
I like how you are just. He's really not doing much.
No. It's pretty funny that he can technically solo these things just by doing the same move over and over.
Didn't Ignis, like, that's weird though, Ignis had abilities, like, right up until this point, and now suddenly he doesn't.
Well, he had those issues, and as soon as he became blind, we couldn't use too much of him, but he did still have, like, a few things he could do.
Right, well, and he gained that magic thing or whatever, like, when you fought that Marlboro. Like,
yeah.
He had, like, he actually became kind of useful after that, but they've taken it all away here, and it's really just focused on Gladio entirely, which, in a way, it's almost a jarring departure from, you know, Ignis had sort of already found his role in the group kind of a thing, and now it's been taken away from him.
Hey, there it is.
What is it?
The crystal. Right here on the screen.
Then we're close. Do you see any sort of control panel?
Sure do.
If it's anything like the Citadel, there should be a barrier barring access.
Well, then we unbar it. You just tell me what to do.
Right.
Thieves cannot escape the hand of justice. The crystal is mine. Never shall I loose my grip. The crystal, the light, the power, all of it mine.
Are his eyes coming out, or his horns coming out of his eye sockets?
Just above, yeah. Hello, Ferris.
Oh, it looks like
hello again. You're a fucking asshole still.
I guess that's a question that's never really answered to. Is Ferris Ferris? Or is Ferris the Emperor? Or is Ferris some sort of weird conglomeration of the Emperor and whatever that demon is? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's, oh, goodbye. Oh, hello again. You didn't get to come back at full HP like you did with Noctis, which is really nice. One thing that throws me off is still how fast his one attack comes out. Like, you barely have enough time to do stuff about it. Goodbye. Leave Ignis alone.
Yeah, this horn's really look like they're coming directly out of the eye sockets.
I can't hear it anymore. Is it dead?
Not yet. It just disappeared. You never seen one that talked like that before.
No one so fixated on the crystal.
I thought Irenaeus said the demons were afraid
Maybe
of
like
the
Morris to
crystal.
a flame. Or it may be one of the Empire's alternative facts.
So whichever it is, that monster's still on the loose.
We need to find it before it finds Nocturne.
Oh dear, I can see the light fading from your friend's eyes.
Hang in there, Noct.
Can't believe Ignis is CNN News.
No, that's not fair to Ignis. I think Ignis would be a more reputable journalist. If Ignis decided to be a journalist.
Wrong way.
Is it just a save point, or
No,
it's the
just
right way?
toying with us.
Oh.
Keep going a little closer.
Also, the other real weird thing about the audio balance, at least in this section, is that when we were playing through as Noct, Arden was loud as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
What's this? I think he's stopped breathing. Why don't you come and see for yourself?
Oh, is he playing the same game that he did where you're gonna find somebody in a chair or some shit?
Something like it.
This is the Imperial movement out of and around the city is restricted at this time. All civilians must relocate to their designated refuge stations and await further instruction. Civilians who fail to comply with official Bureau directives will be subject to incarceration or other appropriate disciplinary procedures. This emergency broadcast will repeat until the...
They've got nowhere to run.
And at this point, no one left to protect them, either.
If that son of a bitch even...
Wait! Can't you hear that?
Hear what?
Noct's voice. I heard it. Clear as day. This way, follow me!
Hey! Wait up!
I heard a piano, actually.
And that is verse 2 of chapter 13.
That doesn't make any sense because you didn't... Is that how you... That's not how you meet up with him, is it?
Also, please buy episode Gladiolus.
Yeah, I still... So, the part where you linked up was right... It didn't seem like it was there. It seemed like it was closer to the throne room, right?
Yeah, it was when he was, like, in that electrical net thing.
Yeah, like, really fucking close to the throne room. It felt like you weren't there yet.
If I went and looked at, like, maps of the areas, maybe, like, I could see a connection, but, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, like, it's real hard to tell when you, good, like, reference point. Like, we didn't get told what floors we were on or anything like that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.